This is Salamancer. You're watching SalTV, and right now it's going to be Crackland versus FAP once again here on CP Snakewater. Of course, if you didn't see that first map, you may want to check it out and figure out who won. Right now, FAP is taking a bit of damage here, but let's just reload my HUD so we can see it. Actually, Crackland Blue seems to have taken more. Some good positioning, at least at the outset, by the FAP team. They're losing some of the DM on mid, but there you go. They finish off a little cedar. They just got to worry about one soldier remaining who is hounding them. But there you go. They do get the cap on mid.
Yeah, it seems like Team FAP does a lot better with the drawn-out mid fights. Badlands tends to happen kind of pretty fast. You know, you get to mid and you're right on top of each other. Snakewater's a little bigger, so it's more of a spam trade, and they came out on top.
We're hearing a demo man. I know we are. It's going to be Merja, I think. Yep, that's what we're hearing. Okay, so I guess we'll just stay on the Merja cam for a little bit as he keeps his medic building that Uber at the maximum rate. There you go. So there's going to be just a tiny bit of an advantage for Shupa Dupa there, the medic for FAP. As they push towards second, I don't think it's going to be enough to really get any kind of advantage on. Oh, it's actually a Kritzkrieg. Oh man, that first crit sticky did not hit anything. The second one coming in now and does take down leftism. Why didn't they pop that Uber? I don't think they realized that the crit stickies were coming in.
Yeah, I actually don't know what happened there. I didn't see his percent. I know he was at a 15% disadvantage, but I feel like he definitely should have had it by the time that crits came in.
Well, whatever happened there, it looks like that was a complete wipeout against Crackland. So FAP in a solid position. They are going to cap the second point, and wow, what is up with the camera today? I have no idea. But anyway, it does seem as if Crackland is going to do one of those standard setups on Snakewater defense where they're going to set the sticky traps at the door. They're going to have a heavy kind of standing here on this ramp, and oh my gosh, that we are just constantly hearing this demo man. That is so annoying.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It is pretty annoying.
It's every time I go on the Vanilla TV relays, for some reason their relay seems to only relay the sound from one person's POV. I don't know what's up with it, but it's just something we got to get used to. Anyway, Merja is he was a little bit far forward there, but it looks like the rest of the team is gathering up for the Uber push, and I think they're probably, yeah, they do have a regular Uber here. They swapped out since their medic died. Probably a good idea, because bringing a Kritzkrieg in against an Uber medic on last point ain't going to work very well.
Yeah, definitely not. Unless you know, of course, get that one crit sticky, that is the important one to kill the medic. But with how long Snakewater lasts, the medic sees it coming for, 3 seconds before it hits him.
Yeah, there's actually a sniper up right now, trying to deal some damage here. Not doing a lot yet, but here comes the Uber from FAP very quickly, and this is a decently coordinated push. They can't focus down the heavy, though. That's a problem. That heavy was invincible, and they probably need to just get out of there. Demo man gets finished off in the corner, and now there's a soldier dive bombing into the medic. Cannot quite take down leftism yet. Leftism had about 50 health there, so that is going to be a wipeout for FAP now. Crackland Blue will cap the second point.
Yep, I really like what they're doing. They have their heavy classes. Oh, they stopped doing it. I was gonna say, I really wanted to see them push straight through to mid, especially because FAP doesn't even have a medic up, so they have heals.
Yeah, well, they got a big Uber advantage too, and interestingly, yeah, FAP only had like 3 players left alive. I don't know what is up with the decision not to push right away, but you know what? They are getting the point now. Crackland Blue has 5 of their players in the same position. And we're still hearing this demo man. Oh, it's so annoying. But there you go. He gets taken out once again. So for a little while, our ears are offered some relief. Shupa Dupa's trying to get away from this scout, and now he's got a scout to protect him. So that's pretty good for him. But a huge Uber disadvantage right now. They probably just need to abandon their second point, drop back to the last.
Yeah, they do need to force the pop, though, because if not, they're just going to steamroll through last. Uber versus no Uber, obviously, is, kind of good.
Now let's just check the sticky traps here for Merja, since we're going to hear his sound anyway. We're going to see where the stickies go. Pretty standard stuff on the door above the lower entrance. And if I'm calling things by the wrong name, feel free to correct me, because I'm not known for getting those exactly right. Anyway, it does look like Crackland's going to be ready to push here pretty soon, although they kind of waited. They don't have an Uber advantage anymore. So here they go. They forced the det on those stickies. They've Ubered, and this Uber has already been like half wasted. They're already dropping back out. Little Cedar got killed there, and there is a back cap going on. So Crackland losing a lot of players here. This is that attack was just not good.
Yeah, they waited way too long too. I mean, they had full Uber against 50%, and Red got an Uber up to defend last. Like you can't do that on Snakewater because last is hard enough to take as it is.
Wow, nice kill there by Merja on Jundee. And so now we're going to see CCBlue running back with the demo and medic. Somehow Bucket got the kill on that scout there, so that's going to be good for them. And actually, Lil Cedar came in and destroyed the medic too. Wow, it's going to be that's some lucky work right there by CCBlue, I think. On the retreat, they managed to get a couple of key picks, especially that medic. It's going to let them push right back in towards second.
Yeah, that was weird. It was almost like, I mean, there is always the chance that they were baiting them into them for that reason to try to go and get some picks, and it worked. But who knows?
Not me. Not me. I could always ask Leftism later, but I'm willing to bet that was probably just some lucky action there on their retreat. Anyway, it does look like they once again have a big Uber advantage, and we're probably going to see CCBlue pushing in right away with this. This time around they have pushed on the clock, not even using it. There they go, finally use the Uber. They want to get those soldiers jumping into position quickly. The demo is going to take most of the rest of that, and now standing on the point, he's going to have to start setting some sickies down. There's 2 down for FAP right now, 0 down for CCBlue. No, they have just lost 1 player, that is the medic though. Not a huge deal if they can get the kills quickly, which they have. Star is the only man left alive, and there you go. That's round 1 in favor of CCBlue.
Yep. This match is definitely a lot closer, though. I mean, that was 1 round and it took 7 minutes, so...
Yeah, it did take 7 minutes, although CCBlue got pushed all the way back to their last point after really losing a mid-fight, and FAP just could not clinch the deal, so they ended up getting pushed all the way back to their last, which is not a good feeling, is it?
Definitely not. I think like if it all comes down to that push on last, when they just took forever and Red got Uber up. I mean, had they pushed quicker, they would have been, you know, good to go.
Oh, actually watching the Ziggy cam right here, and he did spot out a scout that's a little Cedar behind enemy lines. It looks like once again CCBlue loses the Snakewater mid-fight. So it's all up to FAP. They've lost their medic once again, though they're going to have a big Uber disadvantage, and they need to chase down Leftism somehow and force that Uber pop.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to hold mid just because pushing out from 2 is so hard with all the different routes. People can go to back cap you, and second cap's a ton quicker than middle.
Wow, Leftism did get pressured there by that scout, but trusting in his team, decided not to pop the Uber, and that was the right decision, as he can now hold on to it, and his team could push forward a little bit here. They've killed both the scouts, so there's not going to be a lot of opportunity for FAP to see this attack coming, and there they go. They are having to drop pretty far back here. Merja just took a lot of damage. Here comes the Uber from our blue team, and they've kind of missed their opportunity to get a lot of kills. So there's going to be now an advantage in favor of FAP.
Yeah, this is that weird point where both medics are, you know, off sync with each other, so one has Uber and the other doesn't, so it's really pretty interesting to see what comes of it.
Well, problem is now FAP's lost 3 players. That's something you cannot do when you've got an Uber advantage like this, is start losing players like that. There they go. They now need to defend the second point because the Uber was forced. Soldier jumping in and trying to kill the medic, but he is just going to die like a jerk. So CCBlue is now going to get the second point, and this is going to look like an easier round for them.
Yeah, they got 75. Well, now they're going to have full advantage because the medic went down, so should be a pretty easy last.
Bucket here ends up getting killed by Merja. Merja took a bit of damage there, though. 17 health left on that guy, and a scout's on him, so that's going to finish him off. Soldier on the point right now, and wow, look at the deathmatch there from CCBlue. They end up winning that round very easily. So Snakewater could very much go into CCBlue's favor, and we may not even see that best of 3. It might just be the 2 rounds. Kritzkrieg once again from Shoopadoopa. So, the question is, can they keep, where is this guy? Can they keep Merja alive to use it?
Yeah, I think they should definitely have a way better time with crits on this mid, just because it's so much bigger that he has more room to move around and kind of, you know, avoid bombers and all that. So he should be able to stay up.
Merja does end up getting a kill on Ellie, who I think decided to dive bomb in there. Maybe not, but good stickies on the floor anyway, just to keep him nice and safe while the enemy team collapses onto them. It's 4v4 right now, but here is the Kritzkrieg, and already Leftism gets taken down by that first crit sticky. The rest of the crits probably not going to do too much here, as CCBlue has dropped back away from this, but nice damage already. They've kept their crits advantage. They've given away the fact that they have crits, though. So what's the response here from Crack Clan Blue?
You stay with Uber. If it's you don't want to go crits versus crits because they're obviously going to have it first, but you got to make sure that you're in good position when you know it's coming in. It is most of the time pretty obvious. You see a demo running out in front by himself. You can kind of see that coming. But yeah, just Uber, and then if you can take out the medic, obviously that's a plus.
Yeah, absolutely. Little Cedar there was on like 1 health. Don't know exactly what shot him up, but now Star is pushing in against the demo man up there from Crack Clan, and of course, once again, it is 5v6 because Jumby is having some connection issues, so this has happened once in each game so far. Kritzkrieg's ready to go, and FAP is going to push him with it right away. Nowhere near an Uber yet for Leftism. The crit stickies, though, are not hitting their marks just yet. Now finally there's some crit stickies, crit pills all over the place. Oh, Leftism, look out! Oh, crazy damage there from that crit pill just lying on the ground. Nobody saw it, and so there you go. Crack Clan loses that round.
Yeah, crits was actually definitely, obviously very successful for them. They took the medic out at mid and then just kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah, as long as they can keep their opponents from getting their Uber, which of course completely negates the Kritzkrieg, that'll work for them pretty well. We'll see if they try to do it again this time around. I'm not even sure if they're running the crits anymore, though. In fact, maybe they are, although medic getting pressured now by a soldier. Ellie was not able to get that up. Kritzkrieg, yes, is getting a lot closer. Leftism is already down, so this Kritzkrieg is going to be just absolutely free if they even have to use it, which they may not. Soldier once again bombing in at the medic, and he did force the pop there. That may have actually given away the fact that they're running Kritzkrieg. Yeah,
they probably know, but I mean, forcing that pop was really important, just because then pushing on to 2 with a crits versus no Uber, that's like the whole team would have gotten wiped, because it doesn't matter if you take the medic down, so you can just kill everything that's around you.
Well, we'll see where FAP decides to go with this. They've already got up to 65% crits once again. Crack Clan Blue playing pretty far back here. They are on the high ground right now, and they can just drop back into cover if they see a crit sticky coming at them. Zermu just killed himself. Not sure why that happened. There goes the crit stickies already. Whoa! Very close to hitting the medic here, but now, yeah, they're not going to hit anything else with this. They're too far away. It's too easy to spot where those things are coming in and dodge them. And now there's a back cap going on. Hermuka just got taken down. Who is trying to back cap here? Who is that? What scout is it? It is going to be 2 meters of tinsel. Just kidding. It's going to be hostile.
Yep, right now I believe Redhead is a scouted. Oh, no, never mind. He got taken out. Okay.
Forced to pop there out of Crack Clan, so nicely done by Zermu. Ellie was going for the air shots and just couldn't hit them, and those were actually really important air shots to go for. Normally, I'll look at somebody getting air shots and just be like, oh, lol, that's funny. But when there's a soldier dive bombing into your medic, and each rocket he fires is making you closer to losing your medic or getting a forced pop out of him, you gotta hit those air shots, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can also pull out your shotgun, because that, the hit scan in this game just destroys you when you try to jump, but a lot of times you don't have time to switch to your shotgun.
Yeah, makes sense too. Well, it does look like Leftism is now dead, and says every little bit of Uber that Shoopa gets here is advantage. He's going to have nearly 100% by the time, Leftism even starts healing, so I think we're going to see FAP push pretty soon here, and they could tie this game up if they can keep making the right pushes.
Yep. It'd be nice to see them take mid without, getting the Uber forced, but if they do have to use it to take, they just lost their pocket, and then they popped.
Uh-oh. Well, Leftism is already running back away from this, not in a position where he can take any damage at all. So, yes, FAP will get the middle, but they've got an Uber disadvantage. They're going to have to be very careful about this. Ellie is down, and Hostile is down as well for Crack Clan. They're going to be spawning over on last. And I like the little sticky carpet here. People make fun of me when I say that, for some reason. But I like the little stickies carpeting the floor. It's going to prevent anybody from trying to move through that house very quickly.
Yeah. And now he's detting them one at a time, putting the sticky trap up elsewhere.
Let's see where is it going here. I don't even know where the sticky trap is anymore.
Oh, he actually might drop the medic with it. It's on the left-hand side of mid as you come out. Yeah, he got the demo.
Oh, okay. Wow, nice detonation there by Merja then, and that's going to shut down the aggression there from Crackland. They had an Uber advantage. They didn't watch for the sticky traps, and as a result, now they might get pushed in on because they have a 2-player disadvantage, and wow, good aggression here by FAP. They've lost Shupa Dupa though. Oh no, they're not going to have the Uber, and everything is going wrong for them except they managed to get a couple kills, but Crackland did just get 2 respawns, and they are holding on to their second point. So wow, that was not good.
Yeah, they still have a chance of taking second because they have all 5 of their combat classes, and yeah, they just numbers advantage.
That numbers advantage playing really well for them. They got a soldier in around behind leftism. Nobody saw that, so the blue medic is dead. Demo Man here actually way out of position. I'm not sure what he's doing, trying to get the cap on second. Somehow manages to get a 2-kill streak there on a couple of scouts, which is so hard to do as a Demo Man, but he did it. And so now they're going to recap their second point without the medic. That's going to keep them out of the out of that little danger zone of losing a round.
Yeah, that was actually really risky because had that demo going down, Red could have just pushed in with no Uber. I mean, Blue was 3 down, would have been 3 down at that point.
Yeah, so it's all up to FAP now what they decide to do with their Uber advantage, because they do still have it. Can they get a pick though, or are they just going to push in with the Uber and hope that hope for the best? That's my question. There we go. I'm going to get on the Merja cam just so that the sound kind of syncs up with what we're watching. It's always kind of a pain. And Merja looks like he's ready to push in here. I don't know, they're a little bit late on pushing actually. They could have gotten a lot more forward a lot sooner with this Uber, because now look at leftism, he's got 95%. Crackland's lost 1 man though, Little Cedar, they've lost 2. Ellie is down as well. And now the Uber's popped for Crackland Blue, so they're going to hold on to their second point, but they've lost 2 players. It's not going to be very easy for them to counter push here. They're just going to have to stay in this defensive position again, aren't they?
Yeah, Red's going to come right back in after that Uber fades and everybody gets heals.
And Merja just starting to lay down some stickies here behind the blue team, actually. Here comes the cleanup attack, I guess, by FAP. They're going to be jumping in, and there you go, knocking out 2 players, getting the second point with no Uber. I like the non-Uber push. That's got to be a tough thing to realize when you can do, though, huh?
Yeah. They did a good job, though, of backing out and waiting for the Uber to fade, getting everybody healed up, and then pushing back in together.
Alright, well, here's the question now. What is Merja going to do? Because there is just a slight Uber advantage. He could get out here, and let's see if there's a sticky trap there. Yes, there is. He could get out here and start trying to launch some stickies, but more than likely they're just going to wait until maybe they get a pick. I don't know. No, he is actually going for some sticky hits and does manage to hit Ellie, I think with a pill maybe. But they've lost a player, they've Ubered in. This might not be a very good idea because now they're going to have to deal with the Uber countering from Crackland Blue. They're going to lose a lot of players, a lot of health, and they're getting backcapped by a scout who did just manage to take down Hermuka. Little Cedar going crazy with the backcaps right now.
The control point is being contested.
Yeah, that push could be considered a success because they did force the Uber if they can hold on to 2, which isn't looking too good right now.
No, their medic is so hurt right now. 20 health, and there you go. Finished off by a scout here. Scout v Scout now over in the wings, but Crackland Blue has held on to their second point, and it looks like they, because of their player advantage, are going to push towards third. Already, this soldier getting pressured here, and there is no way he's going to survive. Can he even get a kill? No, he cannot. Zermu is dead. It's just Stars and the medic up alive right now, and guys, by the way, if you're looking for band names, Stars and the medic. I'm going to give you that one for free. Marmaduke, don't you start stealing my band names, though. Don't do it. Yes, this is somebody in my stream chat just asked, Crackland Blue versus FAP, the Div 3 relegation match. Remember that if FAP loses this map, they are in danger of getting knocked down to Div 4 for the next season. So, Crackland right now looking like they're in a good position to get in here and start capping the point, and that's going to bring them to 3-1 if they do, which that's almost positively going to be a capture. There it is, 3-1, and how much time is left in the game? 10 minutes, so it's still possible for FAP to come back and bring this to a third map, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was actually like really close because they took out leftism with 99%. They just lost too many people doing it, and so they were able to push last with no Uber because there was 2 people up.
Right now we've got some spam going down from Merja. He's just trying to keep his opponents off balance, trying to make them dodge all of his rockets and whatever, I'm sorry, sticky bombs and pills and whatever else there. Shoopa did take a lot of damage, but should be able to grab the health kit back in there and be okay. And he did do just that. They've almost got the Kritzkrieg up 90%, and Merja is still alive, but taking a lot of damage. They've got to be careful with this. It's 4v4 right now. There's a scout pressuring on the medic. They don't want to pop the Kritzkrieg on the scout, and there you go. Merja gets the kill on Little Cedar, so now they're going to run in with the Kritzkrieg, but no! Taken down before they could do a lot of damage, and now Crack Clan Blue has the capture on mid. They've got the Uber advantage. Oh, this is not looking good for FAP.
Yeah, this could be a steamroll through the last. Oh, never mind. Leftism got forced.
Oh, well, and now actually a man down here for the FAP team. So Crack Clan Blue, I mean, you know, if they want to be like really super nice, I guess they could just not push, but I think they're going to decide, nope, you know what, you lost your medic, we don't really care, let's just end this game. So I think they are getting ready to push right now.
Yeah, that really sucks for FAP, not having a medic. We'll have to see if one of their players switches off.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, they're probably feeling a lot of pressure. 9 minutes left, they need to get 2 points just to tie it up. So I don't know if FAP is really going to care that much. Nobody has switched off the medic right now. And now there's a scout trying to do just a little bit of harassment here. Not able to get any kills, though. He is taken down, and his gun kind of rolls away from him there. FAP, okay, no, they did have one of their scouts finally. That's going to be Ziggy. Switch off to medic as they wait for their medic to get back. That's going to be Shoopa, who is not in the game right now. Poor guy, probably had a crash or something. But in a 6v5 situation with a huge Uber advantage here for Crack Clan Blue, and one man already down for the 5-player team, it's just not looking good. Ellie did get killed there by a sticky trap from Merja, and there's a bit of damage coming down on the Crack Clan team, but remember, they can pop their Uber anytime they want. Jundi is now down as well, so they're missing both their soldiers, and they're still pushing in. That's a weird decision. Take it away, Marmaduke.
Yeah, they're gonna take last here. I mean, 5 or 6, full Uber advantage.
And a nice little high five there. I like that. It's probably one of my favorite taunts, actually. Well, I'll let you handle this next mid fight here too, because my nose is running right now. So go for it.
All right. Well, it being 5 or 6, I don't think it's going to be a very close mid fight. If Red wins, I'd actually be very surprised. We already have one of the Blue Scouts going kitchen, going for a flank, going straight for the medic as Red bombs in. Blue Scout's on the medic. And missed his shots.
And not able to get that kill at all. Crack Clan actually losing a lot of players here. Losing their medic, losing almost everybody. It's only one demo man left alive. What happened there? Wow. Yeah, they did miss a lot of their shots. Maybe they just got a little bit overconfident here because FAP just ruined their day.
Yeah, Blue Scout came in and just, I don't know what happened, but he whiffed a lot of shots on the medic that were basically free.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you feel that pressure and you're just like, come on, I gotta get this, and then everything goes wrong, and right there, everything went wrong. Little Cedar playing Sniper right now, and that didn't work at all. Zeramu took him down. So, this could be the beginning of a comeback here for FAP. If they can keep the pressure up, they've taken down Ellie, they've lost Zeramu in return. They do have their last player coming back in now. Shoopa was attempting to rejoin the server, so hopefully he gets in soon. It's 4 versus 5 right now, with the potential to be 5 versus 6 very soon, but there's an Uber advantage for FAP. They're going to push last with it, and they're going to push. They have to push quickly, or else they will lose that advantage. They're going to be pushing into it heavy. That is so tough to do. Lots of HP on that guy. Lots of damage coming in at them. Right now, oh no, Stars and Hermuka have both been taken down. No kills for this Uber. They need to back out, and that is just not good for FAP.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, losing the Scout Soldier the second you walk in to push last, that's right there as a failed push. They should have just backed off right then.
Yeah, and Shoopa is now back in the game. He's playing Scout temporarily. Of course, he is their medic, so as soon as their medic goes down, I think he's going to swap out with him. But Crack Clan here with a big Uber advantage right now, and getting a kill here. They don't want to push out yet because that's a really risky thing to do, but if they just park the bus right here and play turtley for a while, they could easily win the game. They actually, though, don't do that. They pop their Uber instead inside the doors here and didn't really do anything with it. Kind of weird.
Yeah, Red backed out pretty far on that. Had they pushed any farther, they would have risked getting back half, so it was probably the better choice to go back.
Probably was indeed. Of course, they really wish that Uber had actually done something for them. Right now they're spamming really far and being really far forward against their opponents on FAP, which is confusing to me. But there goes a sticky trap right behind that bucket. It's actually pretty visible if anybody decides to look for it. But they got to be careful. Oh, dude, don't get too close to that. Uh-oh. Okay, so that did get detonated, did a bit of damage, didn't get any kills. But even all that damage that they did is going to work wonders for them, as right now FAP's lost 2 players. They've gotten 1 kill, but it's just on a sniper. There's a back cap going on. But Crack Clan, can they stop this cap? I think they can, and they are, well, very nearly going to get the back cap. They've got so many players alive right now. Yeah, there they go. Second is in possession of Crack Clan again, and Hostile already running towards the 3rd point. He's only got 1 soldier to deal with. Doesn't even know where he is right now, but it doesn't matter. He's going to start getting that capture.
Yeah, he's coming up from lower mid. He just spawned. He's going to contest, but he should get taken out pretty easily.
Wow. Yeah, nice teamwork there by Bucket and Hostile to take down the soldier. And now it's going to be tough for FAP to really do anything about this. Remember, it is still 4-1. There is a 3-point deficit for FAP, and there's 4 minutes left in the game. So I don't know. I think what we're going to see here is FAP losing this and going down to Div 4. Crack Clan Blue staying in Div 3.
Yeah, I mean, right here, Red just needs to push before they get Uber and take out the medic. That's really their only shot.
Yeah, well, the Uber is looking like it's ready now for leftism, so a little bit too late. And, oh, the Kritzkrieg is what they had, actually. Did not even realize that, but those Kritzstickies are going to do nothing against an invincible player, because, you know, what's 3 times 0? Well, you know, it might still be 0, so no fun.
Yeah, there was actually a big fight on mid, and it resulted in both teams having 2 players up, but Blue kept their medic up, so, yeah.
Yeah, Shoopa-Doopa here. Even if he is running the Kritzkrieg now, it's going to be a little bit too late. He's not going to have the ability to, well, you know what, if leftism gets pressured hard enough, maybe he will, but no, he's not going to have the ability to beat the Uber percentage of leftism. 40% already for our blue team, and they are capturing the 2nd point here. They got to watch out for this spam, as leftism is going to eat every single one of those rockets. Got to be careful about the rockets. Don't actually taste all that good, believe it or not.
Yeah, not at all.
I eat them like all the time when I am playing medic, and it just feels so bad. Everyone's like, dude, why are you taking damage to medic? I'm like, oh, because I'm terrible. So, anyway, Crack Clan Blue looking like they're jumping in here. They've taken down Zermu, so that's actually a soldier and a scout, and now both soldiers down for the red team here. They may end up losing another round very quickly. Oh, this is going to look so bad for them, and that's going to be basically the clinching move here for Crack Clan. They will clinch the victory with that. Now, they are probably still going to play it out. 2.5 minutes, though, means that's basically GG. There is no way that FAP can get 4 points in 2.5 minutes. It is mathematically impossible. So, if you guys want to go watch something else, I'm not going to blame you. But you know what? Thank you for watching SalTV with Sal and Marmaduke Grills from Team Slay Mode in ESEA Open. We will have just a little bit of extra content for you coming up here as these teams get their last mid-fight underway. And of course, do follow me here on twitch.tv/FatMop, youtube.com/FatMop. I've got a Twitter account somewhere, well, at SalTF2 that you can always check out. And there you go. That's just going to be that last mid-fight there. Medic down for FAP. And Marmaduke, I asked you before, what do you think about these guys versus ESEA Open now?
I definitely like the setup of the kind of, you know, no round limit as long as you stay within 5 caps of their team. I don't like the 30-minute limit, though, especially on maps like Snakewater, where, you know, I mean, we saw the first round take 7 minutes, and I've had rounds take, you know, 20, 25 minutes, so to lose a match 1-0 after 30 minutes would probably upset me a decent amount, but I don't know. I mean, that's the way they run their league, and everybody likes it. I guess I could get used to it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where you realize, okay, well, this is the rules of the game. I guess we will play within that. A lot of the European players, I don't even think they have the experience with North American style TF2 to really have a comparison. I think they're just like, well, this is how we've always played it, and we like it, so why not? I don't know. Both sides do have their advantage. One advantage of ETF2L, though, is that the casters do know that it's going to be a 30-minute game maximum, so that makes it a little easier on us. We don't have to worry about having one of those hour-and-a-half long games from, you know, UGC Highlander or ESEA. Because that can happen. And they're pretty crazy. It's just that, you know, sometimes you have to block out like 2 hours to cast a game.
Yeah. Well, I think the big problem is that if you look in ESEA in every league, I mean, you'll see a lot of teams that have big second-half comebacks.
Oh yeah,
and
those are
it turns
amazing.
into like some amazing matches. I mean, we played who was it? Animals with Guns, I think. Or no, Whip. We played Whip on Snakewater, and that was, I mean, they 3-1'd us first half, we 3-1 them second half, we went into overtime. Like, it was an awesome game, and if there was a 30-minute time limit on it, then, the game would have been over after a 3-1 half.
Yeah, well, there you go. The game is over after a 5-1 victory for Crack Clan Blue. So that is going to mean that Crack Clan Blue stays in Div 3. FAP moves down to Div 4. A good game from each side, and that Snakewater game was a lot closer than the score gives it credit for. But Crack Clan Blue probably deserving the win there, looking like a little bit of a stronger team. So thank you for watching. Once again, do hit the follow, subscribe button, and all that. Please like my videos because, I'm a latchkey kid, and if you don't like my videos, I'm just going to go home and cry. Anyway, that's going to be it. We are signing out, and thanks Marmaduke for joining me.
No problem.